Hey there, beautiful people. So remember last week I turned my maxi dress into a jumpsuit? Well, this week I'm going to show you how to turn an ordinary blazer into a cape blazer. So let's begin. So what you're going to need is just a regular plain blazer. I got this one right from the thrift store, shawty, and this one was $6.90. It was half off, so I only paid $3 and some change for this blazer. So I already started one side, which I just pinned up. So I'm going to demonstrate to you all today with this side on how you can get your own cape blazer. Okay, so what you're gonna do, excuse the stains as I haven't washed it yet, but you know that's what you get from the thrift store. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut along the seam of one sleeve, and of course you're gonna need some good scissors so the fabric won't be everywhere. You're gonna cut to the top where the top of the seam and the other part of the sleeve connect to the main part connects. And if your blazer has all that, stuff inside of it, just get rid of all of it. Okay, so you're gonna go under the arms and cut some of that off. And you're gonna cut to like about almost to the shoulder part, but don't cut it off. And if you want to take the shoulder pads out, be my guest, take it out. So what you're going to do, you're going to take the back of what you just cut and you're going to sew or pin it on the seam that's in the back, and that's where you're going to get the cape feel in the back. So make sure that it's lined up, and if you need a fold to make sure there's no cut up seam showing, be my guest as well. Okay. Oops. Trying to make sure it's lined up correctly. So you're just going to take your good old pins, be careful not to stick yourself, and just pin it so that way it can be sewn. Now if your blazer doesn't have, I'm pretty sure all blazers have this pattern, but if it doesn't, well, just make sure that both sides of the arms that you cut are even on the back, because it'll make it look better. But if your blazer does have the two main pieces in the back, just make sure that you line up that one back of the sleeve to the back of the blazer. Okay. And this is how it looks. So I'm just gonna go around and sew up or pin up, all the parts that I cut, so that way it looks a whole lot better. And excuse the lipstick on the floor, my daughter decided she wanted to color on the carpet. That's what we have resolved. Okay, so this is the blazer all pinned up. It looks a hot mess right now, but that will all change once I get to the good old machine. Okay, so this is how the blazer looks with the cape attached. So let's get this sewing. So I just used the one pattern stitch on my sewing machine because it's just a simple sewing and it doesn't need anything fancy to sew up all the parts that I cut up. In overall time, this took me, I started on the right side yesterday, but overall it only took me about 40 minutes to do everything. So I wanted to make sure the pins were pinned precisely and nicely to give me that good old cape. Now this wasn't my best creation, but the point of this tutorial is to show someone that is interested in making their own cape blazer that there is a way to do it. And if you're interested, here is your wish. It has come true. I'm telling you, because cape blazers are not cheap, but if you can make your own, might as well. So this is the final look, and I love the way it came out overall, and I'm so excited that I came up with a way to make my own. I can feel like Batwoman for a minute. So thank you all so much for watching. As usual, if you want me to do more DIY tutorials, make sure to like it. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with all your sewing friends out there. Bye! Deuces.